Hey guys, O.B here, and it's about to be Thanksgiving up in here. That's right, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. It's time to pig out. It's time for family and friends and all that stuff. Because you don't want to break the rules on Thanksgiving Day. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all didn't know? Did you know there were rules for Thanksgiving? It's true. So, on this episode, I'm going to be talking about the rules on how to have a good Thanksgiving. So, you might want to take notes. These are the top Thanksgiving rules. Rule number one, don't eat a big breakfast. I mean, look, I'm sorry, but you can't eat a big breakfast on Thanksgiving Day. I mean, that's like one of the main rules. Now, okay, now if you're hungry, you can get a light piece of toast or a small bowl of cereal, but don't eat no eggs and pancakes and waffles on Thanksgiving Day. Come on, this is why we're fat. So I advise just not to eat breakfast. I mean, get a small bowl of cereal or a light thin piece of toast if you're really hungry, but not any of the other stuff. Save all your appetite for some Thanksgiving food. It's what's gonna make it more rejoice, more of a relief having that good food around your table. So don't eat as much on breakfast. Actually, don't eat breakfast at all. Okay, I know breakfast is the most important meal today, not on Thanksgiving Day. Number two, make sure you have a good plate. If you're gonna go out, if you're gonna go out to eat, if you're gonna go to a friend's or a family member's house, make sure you bring a good plate. One of them hard, thick plates. Okay, unless you're getting some Dixie plate. Those get a if you get a like a those big Dixie plates, or get a plate at home. Make sure you bring a plate that will hold all your food. Okay, you can't bring a plate that won't hold all your food together. It's just not gonna be right. Let's see. I can put my turkey here, my mashed potatoes here, my stuffing here, a little bit of corn. Can I put some green beans on top of that? Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. It's steady enough. Alright, let's go. Gotta have the right plate. Number three, you gotta eat something. You gotta eat something heavy on Thanksgiving Day. Now, it doesn't have to be, turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, that traditional stuff. It don't matter really what you eat. It could be pizza, Chinese food, or some Russian stroganoff. But you gotta eat something heavy. And you gotta get some beverage up in that place. You gotta get some beverage, whether it's soda or some apple cider. You gotta eat something good and heavy. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. The fourth rule, make sure that nobody eats your favorite side dish. Make sure nobody eats it as much as you think. If people are coming over, make sure people don't eat as much. Like, for example, if someone's eyeing on that mashed potatoes and there's not going to be as much, make sure you grab your own first before everyone else does. Make sure guard it. Make sure guard your side dish or whatever, especially when it comes to dessert. Make sure nobody touches that last piece of pie, because if somebody touches that last piece of pie, you won't get it. Shoo. You won't get it. Just tell you that straight up. Make sure nobody eats that last piece of pie. The fifth rule, if somebody's coming over and you hungry as fuck and they're already late, dig in already. There ain't no point waiting for that one guest or a couple of guests to be here. Okay? If you're gonna eat around like 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening, because apparently that's the time everyone eats Thanksgiving food. I don't know. But if you're gonna eat around that time and yet you're waiting for exactly everyone to show up, fuck them. Eat. There ain't no point waiting for them. Ain't no point. Okay? You better just eat now and they'll come later and get the aftermath. The sixth rule is, after you finish, take a good shitting. That's the best. Okay? And make sure the toilet is clean. Okay? Make sure the toilet is clean and it's perfectly clean so you can spend an hour or two in the bathroom. Make sure the toilet is clean so you can take a good shitting. That's the best part of eating on Thanksgiving. You can take a good long ass shit. And when you're done, you can take a long nap. unless you're gonna work on Black Friday. Yeah. To those of you who are working on Black Friday, I'm so sorry, and I'm praying for you this holiday season. If you're gonna if you're gonna eat, if you're gonna eat, you gotta take a shit. And if you're gonna take a shit, you better make sure you got everything. It don't even matter if you're gonna spend the night in the bathroom. Make sure you bring your supplies. Make sure you bring your supplies. And if somebody's already there, I don't know, take a shit in the backyard. I mean, we're losing daylight here, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter no more. And it's your own backyard. Who really cares if your next door neighbor is seeing you shitting in the woods or shitting in the backyard? It don't matter. Who cares? You don't have to look. You can turn away. It's dark outside anyway after 5 o'clock. And the best rule of all, which is the last rule, make it memorable. Okay, make it memorable. You can't, if you're gonna invite people over, if you're gonna go to a friend's house or a family member's house, make sure you make it memorable. Make sure you do what you need to do to make a good Thanksgiving. Not the best, because not the perfect, but a good Thanksgiving to remember. You know, it don't matter what you do on Thanksgiving. Okay, be thankful for what you got until like 3 to 4 hours later, where you tent outside and wait for Best Buy to open so you can go buy that new Samsung TV for 40% off at Best Buy. Yeah, we are a bunch of hypocrites. Besides all that, you gotta have a good Thanksgiving. Make sure you have a good Thanksgiving. Okay, and these rules just don't apply for Thanksgiving. It can apply for any holiday. You know, it can apply for Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Boxing Day. Use some of these rules to make a good holiday season, and I'm guaranteed it will be the best. I hope you guys have a great holiday season and a great Thanksgiving, and I hope nobody touches that last piece of pie because someone's gonna get it.